Greetings. I am Becky Moening and I am your instructor for this course. I like to have my picture in the bottom corner for this one because sometimes it's nice to have a face to go with a name, and my picture in Ivy Learn is horrible. You see my hair looks a little bit better today than it did in that picture. And you know, that way when you're super angry about this course, you have a face in your head that where you're throwing darts. So I try to be there for you in any way that I can. So kind of a quick navigation of what you're looking at. You've got the 3 boring videos that are kind of generic for everybody in the state to use. And this one is more for our course. So I want to kind of just break down what you can expect. It's not going to be very long because you got the boring ones. I do want you to read the syllabus, okay? And the big thing in the syllabus, it's got, you know, there's that horrible picture of me, but you've got my phone number here. This is my office number, right? Call it day. And I'll be in the office twice a week, but feel free to call that number 3 o'clock in the morning, doesn't matter. Leave me a voicemail. The voicemail comes to my email. I get it at home. I'll give you a call back. So email is probably the best way to get a hold of me, but feel free to call me as well. You definitely can, if you want to come in to see me, please do. I'll definitely be on campuses on Wednesdays. I'm not sure what other day I'm going to be in, but if you need to see me on Monday at 4, we probably can make that work. So you just let me know what you need and I'll make it happen. If you'd like to complain about me, please do. There's Rebecca Fault as my supervisor. You know, whatever you want, or you tell her how great I am, right? You have options. And then the other crap. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? The weights. Your grade is weighted. Here they are. If you have questions about that, let me know. You have to do something by June 13th or you will be kicked out. Get over it. Proctored exams. You have 3 proctored exams in this course, Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. You have to go to a testing center for those. If you have an Ivy Tech close to you or within a decent distance, those are definitely the easiest to work with. If you don't, you have a different college, a library, something else, email me. We'll talk about it. We'll get you to a good location that's acceptable so you can take your exams. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Great. Discussion boards. There are 13 discussion boards in this class. I know it's only an 8-week class, but we took the 16-week class and we shoved it into 8 weeks, so they're still all there. Yeah, just do them. Quizzes. There are 13 quizzes. There are 16 weeks, 3 exams, 13 quizzes. It goes with the basic 16-week semester again. The homework. We're going to do homework in 2 different ways. One is with WebWork. It's our online system, which you saw in the boring video. And the other one is Excel assignments, and those are awesome. Every week when I send you my, hey, you should be working email, I will send you at least 1 a week about that, maybe 2. I will also send you video links for Excel. So if you're expected to do these 2 Excel assignments this week, I will send you 2 links of things to help you with Excel. I know some people love Excel, they figure it out on their own and they have a great time with it, and some people, it scares them. So I don't want you to be scared. Excel should not be a reason that you fear this class. And I think I have videos now for almost every assignment, just guidelines. So if you're expected to create a pie chart, I will send you a video where it kind of describes how to make a pie chart in Excel so that you don't feel lost, because I don't want you to feel lost. We have 3 projects, 1 to go with each unit. I have some videos for those, but not a ton. If you have questions, you let me know. We will talk about those in our live session. Our live sessions are recorded, so I know some of you can't be there during that time. That's fine, but watch the session later. I expect you to watch the session if you can't be there live. So that's super important. Exams, again, there's 3 of them. You have to go to a proctored exam session. All right, now, at the bottom of the syllabus, you have these due dates. And before I talk about due dates, I want to go to the calendar because I think they're easier to see here. So we're in our course, we're looking at June. So, you know, this kind of makes me want to throw up a little bit when I look at it. So yours might not be green, it might be a different color, whatever. You can change that color if you'd like. But anyway, June, July, especially the last 2 weeks in July, as soon as it populates. Come on, buddy. There we go. Looks really heavy. Now, for the first time in my life, I'm trying something new. And I'm trying, I'm going to call these soft due dates. So I kind of created a recommendation for you. If you can hit these due dates on all of these assignments, I don't think you'll be too overwhelmed, except maybe when you get to the end, because there's a lot of shit there at the end. But I know that different things happen at different times. If you, if you have kids and they have crap on Thursday nights, things due on Thursday night, I mean, unless you do them early. Oh, there's an idea. But Thursday night might not be a good night for you, and that's fine. Or Tuesday nights might not be a good night for you. Whatever. These are soft due dates. Obviously, you can always work ahead, but I'm also giving you a chance to work behind a little bit. So these are soft due dates. You have 3 hard due dates, and those are the exams. So exam 1 you can see is due on June 24th. Now, this is crucial, and I will put this in writing in an email as well. All assignments from Unit 1, that means everything before Unit 1 is due on the 24th. So if you haven't done already, that's great, but if you're like, oh, I'll just wait till the end, all of these assignments from the 8th through the 19th, all of those things are due hard date on June 24th at noon, just like your exam. So we're not going to be doing homework from Unit 1 while we're in the middle of Unit 2. We're not doing that, okay? But while we're in Unit 1, you can work on anything in Unit 1. I hope that makes sense to you. So all of Unit 1 material needs to be completed by the time the due date comes for the exam. I will grade them as they come in. So as you finish the discussion boards, I will grade them. As you do the web work assignments and you complete them, I will put the grades in. So your grade will be updated as you complete assignments. And I will be sending emails out to people to say, you're behind, catch up, because I want to make sure that you're on it. The projects, those are also hard due dates because while it's the weight, like the project 1 goes with Unit 1, but we don't introduce that until the 21st, and that's, sorry about that. That's crazy for me to assign it on the 21st and expect you to have it done by Saturday. I mean, that's ridiculous. So you do have a week and a half to do project 1. And that kind of thing. Okay, so then when we go to Unit 2, you can see that Unit 2 begins, right? The test is due the 24th. Unit 2 begins the 25th, right? There's no downtime. But Unit 2, again, all of those things are due July 15th because that's the day of exam 2. And I will be reiterating this in probably every email I send you. But it will serve your best interest to stay up on things. Try to hit every one of these due dates because if you do, your life will be easier as we get to the end. Now, also, everything is open right now. Everything. So if you decide you've got a free weekend and you want to knock out 8 sections, go for it, right? So you can do all of Unit 1 the first week of June, all of Unit 2 the second week of June, and the Unit 3 the third week of June and be done with the class and never do anything else. Great. I am totally okay with you finishing early. I don't care. That's good for you. So you can do anything early, but just remember, units are due. Everything in the unit is due by the exam due date. Never tried this before. I'm expecting some issues that since we went to Ivy Learn and it's a little bit shaky, still not sure how it's all going to work, and that's why I wanted to be a little bit flexible. So make sure, you know, we'll see how this works and we'll go from there. Okay, so yeah, make sure communicate with me. I will email you a ton to your Ivy Tech email address, so make sure you're checking your email. And you know, if you have questions, concerns, suggestions, I'll take them all. Make sure you email me, call me, you know, flag me down in the street, whatever. Let me know what's going on with the course. So that's that. The only other thing that I really want to make sure you're aware of is the synchronous session. So if you are planning on coming every Wednesday, which if you are available, I highly encourage, I think it'll be beneficial to you, you need to register. And when you click on any of these synchronous session spots, there is the spot to register. This link allows you to register. You only have to register one time for our Wednesday sessions, and I will also be emailing this to you. So once you register once, you're great. You will then get an email to whatever email you register with, and it will tell you how to get into those sessions. So our first session is Wednesday, June 7th. It'll be very exciting. I hope everything works right. And we'll go from there. So you really need a microphone is helpful because then you can, I mean, it's easier if people talk. If everybody just types in the chat box, which works, it just takes longer to communicate. So if you have a microphone, fantastic. And if you don't, chatting in the chat box is acceptable. You don't have to have a camera. I usually show my face first, you know, the first day to say, this is me, prove that it's me. And then I don't usually use the camera after that because you don't need to see me, you need to see the math, right? I mean, I'm good looking and all, but that doesn't help you. So we'll go from there. I do hope to have some live office hours through go to training, go to meeting, whatever. Those will be separate registrations. So as we kind of figure out days and times that we want to do that, and they can change throughout the semester, that's fine. I will send different links out. Hey, this is to register for Tuesday night at 8 or whatever. I'm not available Monday nights, I gotta golf, and I'm not available Thursday nights, I gotta play softball. So any other time, most weeks I can probably make work. So whatever you need, let's do this. So I think I've covered all of the course specific stuff. The big thing is if you have a question, comment, concern, or suggestion, you need to let me know as soon as possible. So my email is on the syllabus page, it's on the synchronous session page, it's everywhere. I'm going to email you a spreadsheet that has all the videos for this course, all of them, so that you don't have to hunt for them. So when you get your packet, and if you don't have your packet in the mail, if you've signed up for a while ago and you didn't get it yet, let me know. It's that workbook. It should look like this. If you haven't gotten this packet in the mail yet, shoot me an email because we need to make sure we get you one. You're expected to work through that entire workbook on your own, right? We're not going to have time. Our live sessions are not going to be to talk about that workbook. I'm going to hit big content, what you need to know and what's important. I mean, I only have an hour a week. I'll answer your questions. I'll give highlights. We'll talk about what's due, what's coming up, blah, 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 answer questions. That's what we're going to do in that hour. It's going to be very fascinating. And it's going to go really fast every week. So those videos in that spreadsheet I'm going to send you will help you work through that packet. Basically, it's me talking. Yep, you're going to see math on a white screen, and it's going to work through every problem in that packet. And I'm human, so I do make mistakes. So if you find them, let me know. Yeah, and if you have questions on any of those, let me know too. You guys have the benefit because the video maker for this course is your instructor. So if you need help with something, all you have to do is shoot me an email and say, hey, I need a video for this. And in 24 hours, you have a video for that. So, you know, not everybody has that. So let me know what you need from me to be successful in this course, and I'll do my best to make it happen. And yeah, please play around in Ivy Learn, hit a bunch of buttons, see where things take you. And when you have questions, obviously get those to me as soon as possible. And I'll turn around and get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks for being a part of my class. I hope you have a good time this summer. And let's do this math thing. Thanks, everybody.